mine is just about done.
Mine just ended myself. And my mics are high.
Absolutely love that character design, though. Nice.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, you never know when something funny
Yes,
is gonna
hello
happen on
indeed.
this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
Yeah, as far as that character design is concerned, Kari, I've got no qualms. That is definitely Google Gemini.
Well, I got a mark on the lower corner, like, oh shit, oh wow.
Hey, good designs are good designs, and I'm no artist.
That is true, but everybody, welcome back to our Tomb of Annihilation campaign,
Yes.
where we are delving more into some crazy ruins and dark temples and
Very
potentially
nearly getting
being slaughtered.
annihilated in a tomb.
One of us is fine.
Yes. No hard feelings about that at all.
That's payback for the last one.
Ah, yes, the payback for the last one, where I got you out after 5 seconds, and you didn't even respond, even after the two of us went down. Yes, entirely the same.
In Idunn's mind, it is.
Last time that we were here, you delved through a few more ruins in Omu. Ended up finding your way to one of the shrines for Shingambi, and then, as you explored, found some clay gladiators that just completely wrecked you. Well, not I won't say completely wrecked you. It was a very close fight, closer than you guys realize. But
Wasn't
yes,
it that-
it was.
Wouldn't it, like, they all have died if Les had just kept the thing up and just tried to stay alive via potions or healing magic?
This show brought a tear to my eye.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sitting on a
If
tack.
Hunger of Adar was still up during that entire time, there is a non-0% chance that you guys could have won.
Neat.
Because them attacking with disadvantage was making it a little bit harder to hit, but they did have 3 attacks on you each.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But all right, you guys are. We did end as you guys rushed out, got revived from the 2 people who went down as Ramira recklessly rushed out, leapt over the pit, and basically threw Diggory and Shauna out of the whole area.
The 4-foot dwarf dragging the 7-foot minotaur.
Diggory will never live it down.
I'm sure.
At least you're alive. Get to keep your character. For now.
For that, you have my gratitude, but... Yeah. So, 2 things immediately catch my eye as I lay here. 1, Idunn, you have your opportunity to show us all up if you want. But 2, it would appear our guide is dead.
You do look over at the body of Orvex, and Orvex looks more like they have succumbed to the cloud of poison that was launched out as they when you guys were messing with the pedestal.
I have no idea how that happened.
You were literally sitting here under a tree, presumably staring at him as he pukes his poisoned guts out and expires.
And he didn't really puke that much. Well, he did initially, but I thought that got it out. Normally, after the first puke, it kind of goes away.
And yet, here we are, very injured and tired, down a guide.
Would you guys like to hang out here or go back to the Omu map and try and find a place to make camp?
I would almost want to just move into the inner walls over here, presumably under some of these trees, and just camp here for the night. It's defendable, nearby, and we're already here.
I agree.
Besides, those golems aren't going to come out.
Okay.
You used all your Leons. You have no Leons. Your sheet can update because I can access your sheet directly.
I need to unmute Kitsu because I can't hear them.
That would be a tremendous boon.
There we go.
Yeah. So if you have Kitsu muted from last time, make sure to unmute
Why?
Kitsu.
That's a good question. Why did I have Kitsu muted from last time?
Because you would hear us both.
Oh,
we were
yeah,
muted.
that's right. You were in the same place, weren't you? All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Could you say something again just to make sure I can hear you?
Konnichiwa.
There she
There we
is.
go.
And Shauna's in shock because she remembers.
Now, what, if anything, would you guys like to do before bedding down for camp?
Hmm. Honestly, I think Diggory is just going to try to get himself back together. Not really going to do a whole. Not really going to do a whole lot, but I actually, yeah, no, I didn't take create bonfire, so that's a thing.
I was thinking Shauna would end up running away, but then I turned around and thought she's a paladin. She would be doing what her parents have done several times. She's mumbling over the corpse.
Not reciting any real liturgy or litany. It's just the concepts and methodology of of impressionism.
Probably yes.
Probably. While tearing up a storm and yeah.
Hmm.
Because she caused this. She knows it. And is moving her brush all over the body, trying to figure out how to reverse this. Even though she doesn't have the ability to reverse.
Unfortunately, he is far too gone for most spells that you know.
Again, except for gentle repose.
Not for nothing, but I'm not sure we're planning on transporting him anywhere.
Yeah. Probably not. But you should probably take any of his translating stuff and then we throw him into that lava pit. Because zombies.
Eh. It certainly would be a fantastic pyre.
It's all my fault.
Not re- only in so much as you triggered the trap. We were inspecting the inscription.
He said he was mostly okay when he came out. He just needed to sit.
Pardon my consideration that you might have paid more attention to him rather than sitting under a tree gently dozing.
He said he was fine though. And I don't have any potions on me. What was I gonna do? I actually do not have any potions on me, so I was looking. I was like, would I have been able to help? No. Would I have maybe been able to do a medicine action? Maybe. But mostly no.
If you are taking the time to at least take anything off of him and then throw him in there, it'll take you about probably roughly 30-ish minutes or so to get everything done. You will find on his body a short sword, a hand crossbow, and a journal that the only thing really seems to be written in there is a bunch of scribbles in um, the old Omuan language, not translated, just written down, and then a large text that is basically saying of the entire legend of the nine gods.
Hmm. If anything, I should probably keep a hold of those journals. Lord knows I have so many of my own.
Yeah. Who knows? You might even be able to just translate it anyway, and we wouldn't even needed him.
I can comprehend languages, but I wasn't about to forego good information and someone to bounce ideas off of.
But now you have us.
Yes. Lucky me.
Well, if there's
At
nothing
any rate.
else you guys are doing, um, you guys will go into long rest, and the night will pass mostly uneventfully. I need everybody to make a perception check.
Okay.
Sweet.
Good, let's get that right out of the way.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just asleep.
You nearly died. You're just out.
I couldn't care less. Somebody wake me when the undead come.
Yes. Digger,
Oh,
you
hey,
are
look, the
so
undead.
you are so lost in thought that you basically pass out and can't hear anything.
Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?
Digger, just go ahead and do me a favor though with that. Um, roll me a D100, please.
Oh, good, because of course, natural one. Natural one. I forgot. That's what we do. 61.
Okay.
How much max HP do I lose this time?
No, opposite actually, because of you passing out so hard from that, you will gain 3 maximum hit points back.
Oh, cool.
Hey, a 1 helped you because you slept so badly.
But you do not hear any of the information that is going to hear. Everybody else can hear that somewhere towards the back of the shrine and prowling around your camp is something that growls low and deep. It doesn't actually approach your fire, but there's something that is prowling around you.
Put
Can anyone else hear that?
put put
Done.
give me more ink, you gorgeous minotaur.
Don't move. Holding on to our axe right now.
But beyond the growling and the very loud snoring sentient cow on the ground, your night passes uneventfully.
Moo 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 moo.
And everybody will get the benefits of a long rest.
Apparently my token hasn't updated. Yay.
Just gotta click in, update that way.
Yep.
And reset less as well.
All right, adventurers. What is your plan for the day?
Ugh. Oh, that's
Did you get the thingy from this tomb? This temple?
mm. I'm
'Cause
feeling
remember, last time there was a thingy.
much better. No, we did not. We did not find another key cube. Unfortunately, I believe they were on the other side of those clay golems.
Do you want me to try to sneak past them?
Probably be worth an attempt, but let's at least ways make sure that we can support you as necessary. That entire like Diggory re-enters the temple, working through some small stretches. Like if you touch
The area
oh,
is
go ahead.
as just as much as you remember. Um, other than the now almost day old blood that is staining not only the wall right behind you from where Les got hit, um, but also your blood that is staining the floor down below you.
Charming.
Hit.
Best I can figure, the entire floor on the underneath this grate is a pressure pad of some variety. If it activating that turns on the golems.
Huh. So you want me just to go down and hover just above the ground so I don't actually apply any pressure?
If at all
'Cause I could do
possible,
that.
that yeah, if at all possible.
I have tiny wings. I can totally do that. That's what my wings are for.
To a particular extent, I could also drop my shadow down in there and swap places with it as well outside of the range of it.
You are quite more heavier than just air being
Yes.
pushed down on the ground.
Which is why I know that it's a pressure pad, because when I swapped places with my shadow, it activated. The shadow didn't.
I am not going back down there.
We may
So-
not have a choice.
So Idunn is going to go down there, but like she said, she's not actually going to touch the ground. She's just going to be floating above the ground, like just slightly above it.
As you are hovering above the ground, you are not set. The floor does not move, but you do notice there is a portcullis that is down right here, blocking you away from going through.
Huh.
5, 10, 15.
Can your shadow lift things? But not actually
Actual.
because there's a thing in the way. And
Oh.
if your shadow can lift things but not actually put pressure on the ground, that would be great.
That would be a thought. Allow me to take the long way around first. Just going to go around the hallway. Coming down here.
As
Huh?
Diggory has passed this area, the portcullis down here raises up.
Oh, hey, look, it raised up.
Oh no.
Dune's gonna go through the portcullis.
And
Still not touching the ground.
And Diggory is going to pop his shadow on the other side of that portcullis as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I should be able to drop it here.
Hold on one second.
You two have fun down there.
I saved Shadow Diggory.
I'm not going down. That's suicide.
I have traumatized a member of the party. You're gonna put them right here?
Yeah. I mean, it helps with the... Yeah, right there. It kind of helps with the ping if your color isn't the same color as the shadows, but for... Yeah, right there. That's as far as I can go. And I'm not moving a step further unless otherwise notified.
Noogie.
Okay.
Excuse me, Shadow.
As you pass through, you will see the clay gladiators standing at attention behind portcullises. Each of them is equipped the same way that I described last time. They both have a wooden shield and a bronze spear in their hands.
Actually, I can move Shadow down this whole thing.
Although looks like there's nothing really over here other than the guardians. The gladiator things.
Shauna, Ramira, are those statues up top? There's space for spears, correct?
Yes, there is. each of the statues looks like it is a warrior. Um, Omen warrior that in alcoves. Um, looks like it is meant to hold a spear, but each statue is missing a spear.
They're missing spears up here. Or or any weapon that they're supposed to be carrying. She yells down.
Hmm.
I wonder.
Yeah, they're all just alcoves. Okay. Hmm.
And this is
Well,
the end of
well,
our
yeah. Well, Idunn, who's going to do it? Is it going to be you grabbing one or Shadow grabbing one? So I think we're
Let's
going.
have Shadow try to grab one first. Because if it
All right.
does what I think it might do, then I don't want to lose an arm.
Sure. All right. Shadow is going to go to the gladiator that he's standing in front of.
Okay.
He's going to reach out, grasp that spear, and try to gently prise it away.
Okay. So first thing that you're going to notice with the shadow is even though you reach through the portcullis perfectly fine, you do not think you can get the spear through the portcullis.
Oh, there's portcullises between us and the gladiators. I did not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I did
That's
not
why
see
Idunn
that.
Was not, that's why Idunn was not going to reach in because
I didn't see the portcullises. They were behind the token. All right, so that's a. All right, so I'm not getting through that. Do we have any way that we could possibly do to trap this area? And frankly, it's going to have to be something that you, I, or Les can do, Idunn. I don't think Ramira or Shauna is going to be able to get in here.
I don't really have anything.
Suppose we could. I suppose I could try leaving things to chance a bit, pawing at a spell book on my belt.
Yeah, that might be the correct way to do things.
It could, but it could also as much just be a first level grease spell as much as anything else.
True.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are you going to use the book?
I'm going to move Shadow back over here.
Ooh,
Okay.
speed.
I am then going to bonus action swap.
Okay.
I'd recommend moving out of the way just in case.
Idunn is gonna go right back into the middle.
Make
Still
sure you're
not touching.
good.
She's still not touching the ground. She's basically not. She's never not. The entire time she's down here, she's not touched the ground.
Oh, magical flight. All right. Okay, spellbook. I don't know fully your capacity. You certainly don't tell me. But perhaps we can work together on this. And hopefully this works, targeting this spot here at the moment. Like 15 feet ahead of me.
Mhm.
Just in case that's gonna enter into it. I open the book and turn the page.
Words as you turn the page on the next page flare.
Oh
And
no.
then instantly vanish as now I have to really quickly read how big this is because this could be funny.
Oh fucking no. Did I just accidentally cast a 9th level fireball or
No, no.
I cast a 10th level fireball. Great.
Donna is currently occupied. IRL, so enjoy.
Here I go. Casting this spell again. Here I go.
All of a sudden, the shadow disappears.
The fact that there's a 10-foot thing is
Well, this
not
is
as disconcerting to me.
Hey, that's fine for me. I'm outside of the spell radius.
Oh no, that was the minimum radius. Everything, it's affecting
that,
everything outside
that
of
was
the
the
radius.
that was the safe zone.
It was a spell that was supposed to be centered on someone instead. You actually just screwed yourself.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. What
say very interesting.
what nonsense, hellish craziness did I just unleash upon myself?
You will, after a few seconds, and noticing nothing actually happening, you will
Oh,
take a peek
oh,
into
well, thank you, book.
you will take a peek into one of the closest um the closest alcove with the clay glider and notice that the clay is melting and losing form, and you will slowly hear one after another one of the bronze spears clang against the portcullis.
Oh no. Zing!
Well, thank you, book. I don't know what you did.
Did it work?
To the best of my understanding, which is concerning.
Because you probably want me to ferry the spears up while you grab them.
First act, well, yes, but first, I'm actually going to bring Shadow over here and do a little bit of preliminary scouting just to be safe. Shadow's just gonna squeeze past everybody and just walk in front of the first alcove.
And vanish.
I highly recommend not doing that.
Huh.
And the page that I opened up to is totally blank.
Totally blank now. Would you like to make an Arcana roll to see if you can kind of guess as to what it might be?
And lose more HP in doing so? Why not? Here we All right. From a misspent youth of kind of ignoring wizard class. 25.
Did Diggory ignore wizard class then?
He was
Mostly.
he was more interested grumbling to himself, why am I being stuck here for like it was a it was it's still literature. The life and times of the life and times of the Moomin writers aren't exactly the worst thing to be having in the library. Guess I would be like, Diggory just like a old school early '90s manga fan,
There's
like before it was cool.
Oh,
there's
God,
only
please.
a few things that you know of that could potentially have similar effects to potentially what's going on. Studying the fact that the clay gladiators are no longer the constructs are no longer held together. Um, there could have been either some form of potentially higher level counter spell cast that removed the magic, although that is very unlikely. Um, or more than likely, you believe that it could be a anti magic shell that was cast in that area.
Well, that would explain the lack of shadow.
Well, I have literally no magic. Do you want
I,
me to
sup-
just
I
go
suppose
check?
I suppose your wings are a biological feature of yours.
Yee.
All right, all right. Nothing. I suppose so. Go ahead. I squeeze
Been
up against the
squeezed
wall.
by and goes with
You do feel a bit of a weird tingle as you are in this anti magic field, and you do hear as you're kind of moving through it. For some reason, you do hear whispers.
that doesn't sound good.
So,
I got it.
BGZ was actually an underrated classic of the time. Boruto is genius.
Oh my.
Oh, that last one was wrong.
Assorted other takes.
But all right, what are you trying? Are you trying to grab you after you're kind of looking at these? You might be able to like slide the spears through, but it would take some dex rolls.
Yeah, like sleight of hand.
You
Or
can either
just
sleight
straight
of hand it,
dex.
or you can either roll sleight of hand or dexterity, whichever one you would like to roll.
I'll roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
At the same time, if the clay gladiators are currently demagicked, we could probably stand on the thing, open the portcullises, and get them out easier that way, with minimal risk, hopefully.
Well, I tried once.
You fumble yourself through it and aren't able to get the spear out of the area.
Uh, yeah,
The clay is
sure.
so hard.
Go trigger the thingy.
Be
I
prepared to
believe.
run just in case. I'm just gonna move slowly and see if there's any effect on the anti-magic field.
They still look melted.
All right.
They are still there.
Carefully placing weight on the floor inside the depression.
You
So
will
depressing.
it will you will lift up, you will hear sickening grinding as the portcullises are raised up, and
It's a heartwarming tale of friendship and love.
And Idunn will watch as not necessarily directly in unison, but pretty darn close to it as the four spears clang to the ground.
Alright, cool. He goes over and gathers up the spears. Spear, 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 spear. Float on back. Hey, I got him.
Okay, well, why don't you take the
as you-
shortcut and I'll go
As
this
you
way.
step from this area here, outside of the anti-magic field, the spears disappear from your hand and appear back in each of the um appear back where they should be, as if the gladiator was standing up, only to fall back into the hallway again.
But never mind. I don't have them.
I'm liking this place less and less.
Speaking of,
Les's ears perks
Les
up.
just wait. Les just waves to you.
Probably should have walked into that one. Alright, how do we... Alright. So, the possibility...
might be able to grab them again and stay in the field thingy. And then maybe you... Then... I don't know. Again, maybe you port your shadow over or something? I don't know.
There's actually a possibility here. You stand on the platform, you stand here, and then while doing that, I'm gonna pop my shadow back, right here, next to Les. Okay. I go back into the alcoves. Presumably the portcullises drop again.
Yep. As soon as you get off of the pressure plate, the portcullis is lower.
All right.
The spears are still sticking out because they were already on the floor, and the portcullises do not close completely. You can actually hear the gears above that are operating the system grinding until it is Idunn stepping onto the pressure plate.
At this point, yes. Now she is, because it's, she lands on the pressure plate.
As soon as you land on the pressure plate, the gears stop grinding and they raise up, and you can see that the spears are slightly dented where the pulses are putting pressure on it, but they still seem perfectly workable.
All right. Okay, I'm going to cautiously take a step forward to the first thing, putting myself into the anti-magic field.
You feel a little bit of a tingle. Your body seems to react weirdly to be in the anti-magic field, and you do hear the whispers as well too.
I'm wanting to add some more whispers of other anime I've seen, but I'm resisting the urge. As when I say anime, I'm going to pick up the spear from the ground here and right away from this first gladiator. Fine craftsmanship, nice heft. Shame about the portcullis bending it. Well, and in doing so, I'm going to, since I'm in the field, attempt to swap places with Shadow.
You are able to swap places, but as you do, Shadow disappears.
I'm just going to leave him over here.
That's fine.
Shadow disappears. I should still have... and the spear is...
still in your hand.
I believe we have our solution. It's cumbersome, but we may have our solution. Going to put the first spear into the hand of the statue in front of me.
As it slides all the way through, you hear a satisfying click as it hits the bottom part of the as the spear sits all the way into its hole.
Just because I'm lazy, pop the shadow again down there, swap places. We have our system. And I'm just going to go over here.
So a question for you though, before you continue on:
Yeah.
how many times can you do shadow?
Infinitely.
You can summon him infinitely. I thought you had a limit to your casting, your ability to do that.
You're thinking of Unleash Incarnation. That's when I can take an extra attack from my Echo's location. But as far as like Manifest Echo, I can do it at any time. The Echo, there is nothing about it that says that I have any sort of limitations.
So it's basically a cantrip.
Effectively, yes. You can use a bonus action to magically manifest an echo of yourself in an unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet of you. The echo lasts until it's destroyed, dismissed, or until incapacitated. Your echo is an AC of 17, 1 hit point, immunity conditions. Saving throw uses of. It is your size, occupies its own space, and is ever more than 15 from 30 feet of you at the end of my turn. It is destroyed.
Okay, so it just doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say.
No, it just get it, and it's if he wants to attack with it, he has 3 attacks.
Yeah, I can use Unleash Incarnation 3 times to make an additional melee attack from the Echo's position whenever I take an attack action.
Okay,
But I
thought there
have
was a
limit.
time or a limit to how many you can do for that one.
Nope.
So, you are essentially able to go ahead and to speed it up for yourself here to do it enough times.
No, I was just gonna grab the 3 spears all in one more go and just be like, "We got him."
Okay. Either way, I was gonna, since there's no limit to that, how it is solving the problem there for you, so you are able to do that.
All right. Swap
And
out.
as you slide the last spear into the statue, you will see and hear the small plate that was in the pedestal slide open, and rising up from the small area in there on a basically another plate replacing the one that moved, is the cube containing the image of Shigambi, the Kebazon, the creature with the
The were leopard lady.
the jaguar with the snakes protruding from his shoulder.
Yeah. And that makes 2.
You see, that wasn't so hard.
Yes, it's amazing what happens when when you actually avoid the combat encounter.
Well, that could have gone one of 2 ways.
Well, sure.
I did happen to roll for your random spell. You got wizard spell and then 8th level, which happened to have anti-magic field.
Oh, good. 8th level anti-magic field. That is just...
Well, so here's the other funny thing.
Just waiting for that. It's a power word kill. And the way I did it, I was just cast it on the stone rocks, and it was like, they're dead, all right.
Well, the funny thing is, you could have also got it to hit 9th level and could have, casted Meteor Swarm in the area, or could have done Time Stop.
That would have been real fun. 10 minutes 10 minutes pass in the blink of an eye, and nobody does, and to nobody's benefit.
Or you could have somehow gotten Wish, and that would have been really funny because you could make the wish, which means the book gets to make the wish.
Oh
Which
no!
means the
I
DM
get it.
gets to make the
I
wish.
get it. Oh, I cast 9th level wish. Fuck you, you do. I'm going to wish for all of the key cubes to be in my possession. I'm going to wish that all the key cubes fall on your head. and they're then expanded under like 5 stacks of enlarge reduce. Oh shit.
Oh, that's too simple. It would have been that it wishes for you, Diggory, to draw 5 cards from the deck of many things.
Oh good.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Death, Death Sun, Star, something else, and Dungeon.
But yes, you guys will have successfully gotten 2 puzzle cubes now. Da-na-na-na.
Let's hope they're all as easy as this one just was.
And since we are done with this, we're going to move back to the Omu map. And really quickly, I am going to run to the restroom, and then we will continue on.
Okay.
Alright. That really could have gone worse.
Yep. Imagine if you didn't have someone that could float constantly.
Well, we technically have 2 people. Well, 3. Well, 2.5 if you count Shadow as half a guy.
Yeah, but the moment you swap places with them, you cause weight to happen.
Sure. So I just have to be careful about where I swap to cause weight.
But who's the other person that can not cause weight?
Technically less.
Because she weigh less.
Well, that. And she also has the ASMR wings feature.
Oh yeah, the feature that is in every single picture, but only can last for like a minute.
Hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than being a 7-foot, 400-pound cowman. Note to self, make a cowboy minotaur, and I was like, wait a minute, I've already done that. I named him Doc Holstein, and he's a gunslinger.
Do you have her wingy things?
Celestial Revelation. It's in features and traits, in racial traits.
All right. Sorry about that. I am back.
I just love the fact that that is like a 1 minute thing, and they waste it on epic picture.
Yeah,
You got to show off the angel somehow.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna have it them doing mundane things, you may as well just have them have wings. Like,
Behold, and bask in my angelic radiance, as I have the local paladin turned painter. Here depict me in the grand feat of making a grilled cheese sandwich.
I think the reason they hide the wings is because if they have the wings permanently, imagine just trying to go through, put on armor that with the wings.
That's why you have it specially made armor.
And or you take the Armor of Shadows Eldritch Invocation and always have a 13 plus dex.
But you could do that. But then there's the issue of having to keep it folded up. If you're trying to go in the middle of the night and get something from the fridge, the wings are just going to kind of hit everything, and you're going to wake up everybody in the house.
I imagine if you had wings, after a while, you get used to them. If you kind of like the same sort of thing. If you're wearing like a backpack all the time, you get used to how you can move and not slam into folks.
But all right, well, now that you are out, and it is still. I mean, that whole thing probably took you maybe 45 minutes after waking up, so the sun is still really low in the sky.
Oh, there is a Sailor Moon gif that I know of that where that actually happens. Where she's trying to walk right through through her house and just with full wings.
Well, let's go check out these places. They look on the map look important. Maybe.
Ah, yes. One hacienda and a couple of sheds and a vat.
That's the only thing that actually looks important.
I I mean we could try and find our way to that uh temple over there.
On the pillar in the lake of lava. Reasonably, two of us can get there. And that's, again, Idunn and less. And not a, and I hope
More.
I hope Idunn, you're ready to deal with a one-sided character interaction, less being mute and all.
Could Les actually make it though? Because don't her wings like last a minute?
30-foot fly speed.
She would not be able to make it across that gap.
Yeah, and especially if that's an accurate amount, yeah. So no, only Idunn could get there.
Solo mission.
Good.
Hopefully there's no
At least
things that need to be translated or no books that are needed to be getting.
No books needed to be getted. No massive combat encounter that would wipe an entire party otherwise.
Oh, that bit I'm not worried about. I can take disengage as a bonus action and then dash as an action to get 90 movement and instantly just boop, bye.
Actually, I suppose that's a point. And from where we are, if I with 30-foot fly speed, dash actions, Les could actually get there from here.
You do see as you are looking out closer, there is the closest spot over on this side only looks to be maybe about 60 feet or so. Looks like you could probably throw something across to make a rope bridge.
Or have Idunn fly across to make a rope bridge. Same difference, really. But
One get us all across, and I agree with that.
Well,
We would like to go as a team.
through to the north. Because bridge.
I suppose if we're really going that direction, I suppose then why not?
Are we going here first?
Well, I see a out of character. I see a tree here. We could probably cross the river there.
Importantly, so we're heading that way. You guys already searched all these buildings. Are you searching any of these buildings over here on your way there?
Maybe not super closely. What, dipping in perhaps?
Okay.
At least while he's giving a cursory glance if the place still has interesting curiosities.
Yeah.
Make
Let's
as
see
you
all
kind
of
of
this.
walking through here, make a perception check.
All of a suddenly, Blinsky.
He's no fun. He's no Blinsky.
Oh my god.
How much of that was based on my interpretation of that character from the last Curse of Strahd game?
That's how I've always done Blinsky.
I mean, that's how it's described in the damn book, so.
Yeah.
Who did it? So, you two, who did it better, me or him?
There's only one person who is there, and it's her, Chun.
My mistake. Question
Okay,
still
let's go for it.
stands.
Linsky off, go.
Okay, Lodos.
As you are searching, Idunn, you are the first one to spot this, and it does actually somehow easy. It is very interesting that you're the one who spot this. The door on this building here, as you walk by it, um, seems to shimmer as if it's fading between two different worlds. And for the briefest of moments, it holds the same crest that's on that ring of yours.
Thought it was shiny and had a thing. I'm gonna go look at it.
As you get closer, the door solidifies into the door that holds that same crest on your ring. There is a large circle in the middle, just below the crest, flanked by a inlay of gold, um, making a hole that seems to have a negative of the crest into it.
Huh. Dude's gonna try to put the ring into the thing. She's not gonna put it on. She's gonna try to just stick it in the thing.
You stick it um, into the hole, and as you do, you can hear something softly clicking behind the door. Behind the door.
Idunn tries to call Captain Planet.
Tries to open the door.
You push open the door, and all that you can see is a basically a curtain of white light.
Just everything goes quiet.
Yeah, Dude's gonna go into that light.
Is anybody else following?
Yeah,
Don't know
if
why
nothing
everything-
else, I'm sure Diggory would have seen Idunn do that. Oh boy, here we go. Yep.
Here they go.
Haven't heard of this since I last read about that place. What was it? Lordrin, Lothric, whatever. We should probably go and chase after her.
Okay, I'm coming.
Distractions. Running with.
Me. I'm sure Les is right behind.
Yep.
Les does follow.
Had to roll perception for her, but that'll.
I mean, we could roll to see if anyone was paying attention.
You will pass through and find yourself standing in basically nothingness. The area that you see is all a flat, empty plain of nothing but pure white. Far as the eye can see, at least.
Well, at least it's not the Four Kings.
All of a sudden transported to Dark Souls.
That's why I made the Foggate reference.
Out of nowhere, across from you, a
It's not four.
figure
Oh, good. It's
appears.
not Four Kings, but but it is the Forgotten King, Nameless King. That's his name. Arguably worse.
The figure, who seems to be dressed almost like a noble, very high fashion, um, but seems to lack a face. Where the face should be seems to be a smooth glass dome. Within the dome, even though it's hard to see, seems to be the stars, the ethereal plane, weaving behind whatever is covering where its head should be. It's almost as if the creature exists and doesn't exist at the exact same time. And it is intently staring at each of the members of the group. Although how you can tell it's staring at you, you are unsure.
Hmm?
And within each of your heads, you can hear the following words spoken it's in whatever voice is most comforting to your character. And it simply says the words, "Bearer of the crest, do you come to challenge?"
What crust do I possess?
Yes, me. I do come to challenge.
Like a little mental note. Only crust I've got is this little my sash of mark, but that's probably not what we're discussing here.
Welcome to initiative.
For wondering, yes, the voice that the voice that Idunn finds most comforting is her own voice. So that's why she answered that way.
Here we go.
Yep, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna clear out for some reason. It didn't have these on there, so clear the list. I'll add everybody back in with the already rolled. Dune at turn has a 14. Figgery has a 16.
You ready?
Make sure you
Roll
have your
for-
token selected.
Roll for
I am.
less.
A 13. Huzzah!
I don't think I'm gonna get better, so I'm gonna keep the roll a 17 of my initiative 3.
1, 2, 3, 5,
Roll
6.
20
Okay.
needs to update a little bit for us barbarians in 5e when it comes to having advantage on initiative.
You could just roll it again.
I know I could, but I rolled a 17 with my initiative of 3. I'm keeping it. I'm not rolling again.
I don't know. You could get even further up the turn order.
Well, I've already
Okay.
left them one behind.
Let's put on some combat.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
Yes, I do have extensive powers. Cool.
There we go. All right. It is Ramira's turn.
Let me count.
Apparently, quarry sounds like a hissing, a guttural language that is elegant and flowing, but perhaps difficult for humanoids to pronounce.
Spin action to forward, dash over. I ride it almost up to him, but just in case he decide, depending on what he decides to do, I'm just gonna go to rage anyway, just because I can.
Okay. You are mad. Right, that is Ramira's turn, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Less.
I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Instinctive pounce or count for after double dash, pretty much dashing like that.
This is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 that way, is to start spreading out. And
Eldritch.
of course, Eldritch Blast. 2 shots. Because why not? It's consistent damage, assuming you roll more than a 5.
12 misses. And a 14 will hit the creature.
Okay, well, that's at least worth something. Oh, good, nice. 14 points of force damage, rolling a 10 on that.
Okay. As you cast the spell, the creature vanishes from its spot, and in its place stands Idunn, who takes the damage.
Yeah.
The creature is now where Idunn was standing.
Great.
Even better. There's a thought. First, it's going to be bonus action to summon Shadow behind the guy.
Well, hold on. At the end of Les's turn, it gets a legendary action.
Of course it does. Yeah.
And it casts. Where's the spell? Better way to look up spells. It casts Power Word Stun on you, Diggory.
Neat! What's that, a Constitution save?
Nope, you are just stunned if you have a 150 hit points or less.
Ouch! That's rude.
Fun! And here I was, ready to do something interesting.
At the end of your turn, now you can make a Constitution save.
Neat. Oh, that's a check. Ignore that one. I was rolling the wrong one. This is a save. 23.
All right. You are no longer stunned.
Cool. My capacity to do a cool or an interesting is now voided, but whatever.
Idunn, it is your turn.
Okay. So let's see. Can I do the thing? What to do? I'm going to use Step of the Wind to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Now I have 90 feet of movement. I'm going to dash all the way back to the thing. Then gonna punch it.
Okay. Ooh, we have a natural 1.
He went from incorporeal to very corporeal as you punch the guy so hard as if you hit him, as you hit like a brick wall.
Go ahead and roll that beautiful D100 for the fumble table. A 73. You stumble 5 feet away from the creature, and it gets to make a free attack of opportunity away at you. To which it does nothing.
Okay. I do have, I think, 5 more feet of movement.
You do.
So I step back up. Take another punch at it.
That will hit.
21. And
As you punch the creature, it swaps places with Diggory, and you punch Diggory, dealing the damage to him.
Pink.
so I was going to stunning strike. Would that act? Would I have continued it? Because it is
Yeah.
when you
If you were going, if you are going to stunning strike, you still stunning strike.
So, there he's make a DC 13 con save.
Give me.
Diggory is stunned.
I am. All right, so hang on. I got a phone call. So,
Oh.
Just imagine being Diggory. It's like someone else uses a spell and hits a friend, and then you get stunned from it, from just a thing that happens, and then you're like, okay, I'm back, I'm ready, let's go.
Yeah, this all happened in 6 seconds.
All right. Is Idunn doing anything else?
No, I cannot do anything else at this point.
The creature, at the end of your action, will take a
Dungeons and Dragons.
legendary action.
Friend Bowl Lotto, so it's basically, just the pre-season draft show, effectively.
And will wave its hand.
All right. Yep.
Blocking, making a drawing a line in the air, making the shape of a square. Sean, it's your turn.
Shoot. She is going to equip her shield. Yeah, she's going to put her shield on.
Okay.
And what?
Still laughing over the Diggory thing. It's just like you got stunned. Your friend runs across the map, punches first whiffs a punch, then gets up and punches the thing, but then it turns into you getting punched and stunned.
Oh, fuck.
Um, hmm. Don't have anything that could help here.
Do you have anything that removes stun?
Yes. I was also looking to see if I could use some type of ability that. I mean, I could try and use something, but Shauna's going to let me see.
And
She could shield of faith someone. Can't pray because why should she? I am at a loss. Sorry. Commend
Take
it.
your time.
Commend it. I don't think I actually have something that removes stun.
I will let you, if you want to remove stun, you can slap Diggory.
Oh my.
Would be hilarious. And hopefully not roll the ability to smite someone.
No, I would just let you slap him. You wouldn't. That would be an action. Your only action you could take, but you would be able to slap him. You wouldn't have to roll anything, and unless you decide to divine smite, you wouldn't divine smite.
well, if you still
Yeah,
have
I
your
think
if you still have your bonus action, you could compel duel the thing.
that is true.
So you can still slap him and.
Yeah. That would be basically the safest thing to do. As of right now. All of a sudden, she just turns around, looks at Diggory, and goes, "Snap out of it!"
You
Right
slap
across the
Diggory,
face.
and Diggory will wake up out of their stupor.
She jumps up, slaps him right in the face. And then she says, something in Quar at it.
You feel as though your spell does not reach the creature.
It's immune.
What language? You.
Anything else that Shauna is doing?
Uh, she's going to go into defense stance.
Okay. The creature sits there and stares at the three of you in front of it, and somehow at the exact same time at Ramira and at Les. And again, in your heads, in the voice that is most soothing to you, you just hear the creature ask, "Crest bearer, are you sure you wish to continue?"
Well, yes, me. I still do want to fight. It is me. You should know me.
Ramira, your turn.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I really shouldn't have played enough. Fuck.
So everyone is getting that same question, right?
Yep, everyone gets the exact same question.
But Idunn's the only one that's answering, so apparently. Because she's just hearing her own voice, because that's the most soothing voice for her. So she thinks it's herself.
Shauna's just looking very worried.
Well, she's also hearing the same voice.
Mhm.
You're just not answering. And I can understand why Diggory wouldn't answer after this last round.
Oh,
Getting power words stunned and then stunned again.
Oh, believe me, I'll have a response. Don't you worry.
Full movement, bonus action to extend my rage. Fucking A.
Okay.
He's
It is
absolutely
Les's turn.
ignoring the voice for now.
You know, what voice is Les hearing? Les is actually hearing her own voice. But no one else gets to hear it.
Now here's the. Les
It's
is
gotta do more.
hopefully more,
Well, I really like
and we're
this show
going to.
tonight.
At these
We're going
prices,
to,
who's
we're
gonna
going to
complain?
try and you know, we gotta be funny about this. Oh, you know what? It's pick on Diggory Day, I guess. Let's be funny about it. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. There we go, that'll do. Alright, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30-foot cube. As she casts Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
At 4th level.
You will notice that a small box is not being affected by the pattern.
Right, but that being said, though, each creature in the area in the pattern must succeed in a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
What's the DC? So you three don't need to roll it. Roll that.
Okay, so the creature and Ramira, a
What's the
DC
DC?
15.
Minus rage, I can't be charmed.
And it rolled a 25.
Neat.
That's a good question. I wonder why.
Concentration up to a minute, so it still sticks around.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Is us doing anything else?
no, that'll be it.
All right.
Oh,
Does
fucking
Diggory
A.
get to do something now?
Diggory is not stunned.
Good. Okay. Thanks, Shauna. I needed that. Now,
No problem.
potentially small problem. Diggory just... And as Diggory is going to wheel around and clock Idunn in the jaw.
Roll to hit.
I think I'm on spells. There we go. 23.
Pretty sure that hits the dune. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fortunately, it's not the most I've ever rolled. 9 bludgeoning damage.
Hey, Dune, you get punched by
And then
Diggory.
reacts back.
Okay. You deflect the attack and deal no damage.
Pardon me, I had to try. If this thing wants you and likes switching things around. Pick on Diggory Day. He's gonna move forward into the hypnotic pattern outside of the box.
You are not able to move past this spot. You hit a wall of force. Almost like you're in a cage.
Part of me desperately wants to punch Idunn again. Wall of force. All right, you know what?
If you want to
Okay,
roll,
here.
Arcana, you can try to identify the spell.
Yeah, I'm going to try something else first. I am going to manifest Echo and drop it on the other side of the dude across from Ramira.
Okay, hold on
This
one
is
moment.
fun.
Need to get a copy of the Echo. There we go. Go back here. The Echo appears right there.
I can't manifest it here.
You cannot. You physically manifested there, but for some reason, you feel your magic contained within this small 10-foot area.
I guess that explains everything.
If you would like to, you can roll Arcana to attempt to discern the spell.
I may as
That is
well.
a free action.
I may as well at this point. There's very little else I can do. Oh, good. And I hit the 3 on the one that matters.
You cannot tell what spell is doing this. It seems to be beyond your ability. But then, at the end of your turn, what was that spell?
Fun. All the funs. All the funs indeeds.
At the
Indeed,
end of your
yours.
turn, the creature points its hand out towards Ramira, and a very powerful gust of wind blows against her. Ramira, I need a strength saving throw.
What saving throw?
Strength.
Oh,
Just the wind. Yay.
Which is, yeah.
All right.
advantage during rage.
That does stop the strength, so it fails that. Okay. Cool. Idunn, your turn.
Yeah.
The wall is still up.
As far as you can tell, you are not being affected by the hypnotic pattern.
Hmm.
Will he be able to do something? Is a good question.
What is Idunn going to do?
First, he's gonna basically feel around behind her into the and above, basically these directions.
You
To see
feel,
that she can't.
even though there's nothing actually that you can see, just a little bit in front of you, you can feel seems like it should be a solid wall.
So, in order to prevent more potential hits via a very angry Minotaur man, she's going to do the dodge action.
Okay.
That basically is just kind of it.
All right. At the end of your action, it takes another legendary action. The wall seems to vanish as everybody can feel the hypnotic pattern kind of closing around it. Don't worry about rolling. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Don't forget to add 3 because of Shauna.
All right, so
Think.
4, not a 4, no, 14.
14, 17. And
I'm resistant.
the
I think it's
It's charm.
It's not charm. I will tell you it's not charm.
you do have advantage on
Hypnotic
wisdom
pattern,
saving
it will be
throw.
charm anyway when that.
So roll with advantage for wisdom saving throw.
okay.
Oh, okay.
And at 3.
1, 2, 3. I need Ramira and Les's wisdom saves.
I think Ramira is in range.
Fuck.
Yeah, 10 foot. So yeah, Ramira's in range of the Aura of Protection. So that's an 11.
And what is
Better
left?
than
Okay, cool.
Which was not doing that.
A ripple of air forms around Les, Ramira, Idunn, Digri, and Shauna. Although the one around Shauna seems to break apart as four of you are whisked away over to here.
Oh, and actually, remember, I should do one more for the shadow as well, because he's got my own.
He technically has his own doofs.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah, he did it. You know what that means? It
The
means
shadow is
because the shadow is more than 30 feet away at the turn, he immediately poofs.
poofs.
Wait, that is it at the end of a turn or your turn?
Ew, kill it.
If it is ever more than 30 feet away from you at the end of your turn.
Which means that it's at
It
the
is
end of
still
my
there.
turn.
All right, then.
It's the end of my turn, and your turn was before my turn. So, yeah. Good job, Shadow. You did it. You're alive for maybe a second. Who knows, if Shauna attacks the thing, it might teleport Diggory over there again.
For as much good as that'll be, because it'll be swapping places with me again. And it's like,
You'll get hit in the face.
There we go. And now it is Shauna's turn.
Who are you? What are you?
The creature responds to everybody, again in the calm and soothing voice. One may call me a god.
I'm a god?
Why did you challenge us?
It responds to everybody in their most comforting voices. I did not challenge. The crest bearer did. It is my job to weigh the ability of the crest bearer.
And who might that be? She still has her shield up.
The creature raises hand and motions towards Idunn.
That would explain things. Well, let's get this going then, shall we? She will, all of a sudden, if Idunn will accept us, I don't think I'll be able to actually. Let's see, 70 feet? Probably not.
You can still move.
Yeah, I could move.
Talking is always free action.
Talking
Yep.
is free, and movement just costs movement.
Let's see from here. Yeah. She's gonna move up to here. And Idunn, if you would accept this call, she will. You will all of a sudden hear a voice in your head.
Yeah?
Idunn, it's saying that you're a crest bearer.
Yeah,
And that
I heard.
it's wanting you to test your strength against it.
I tried. It turned into decorating. God.
I don't think it turned into me.
Well, it swapped places with him.
I could just imagine this. Shauna's not saying anything out loud, but Idunn is actually talking to herself. Okay, so I walked 20. That would
10.
mean that I still have movement. Okay then, Mr. God. I guess I will have to test my mettle against you. Let's see how a painter can paint things for you. And she is just gonna test out a firebolt on
Okay.
it,
Roll
and
to
see
attack.
what happens. Misses.
A 9 miss.
And going to put her shield back up again.
All right. The creature's turn. The creature will gingerly just float itself over to here. And then again, in your heads, in the most comforting voice of each of you, you will hear it ask, Crest Bearer, do you wish to continue?
I wouldn't really want to, but what
You
will
actually let
Idunn
me
say?
punch you this time?
If your strength is to be tested, you must look within. Do you wish to continue?
Well, yeah, but I would want to punch you, and I can't punch. If I can't punch you, then I don't.
The Crest Bearer does not wish to continue anymore. The creature raises its fingers and snaps. And the group appears back outside the door.
But
The door vanished. The door gone, replaced with a normal door now.
okay, can someone explain that to the rest of us?
And all of your wounds, um, any damage sustained is healed.
Why am I getting Gozer the Gozerian vibes from that thing?
Oh my god.
Ray, whenever an omnipotent being asks if you're a god, you say, yes!
Trevor has come. Uh,
Idunn's gonna try to open the door that's now there.
You open the door and see inside that there is a very ornate chest sitting towards the back part of the wall in the what looks to be a decent house. Chest maybe a little bit the wrong term, but it is a very long, thinner chest, ornately carved all around it.
A wish box.
She goes and opens it.
Inside, you see a carpet, neatly rolled, the gold in its threads sparkling in the sun leaking through the broken roof.
Hey, a blanket.
So,
It's mine.
Diggory,
Mm,
could you explain what was going on there? I'm kind of at a loss here.
I suppose I could go on some long tangent about things that offer trials. But if you're wanting any variety of, like, insight as to which type, I'm not sure I'm the one that should answer that. Stares daggers over at Idunn.
All I did was put the special ring that I've had since I got here in that little thingy over there, and then the white light happened.
Yes, and then we face off with a late Sumerian deity something or other that doesn't seem to want to get touched and challenges you to look inside yourself, and you decide to continue to punch. I hate to say it, but that is a very me thing to do. And I tried to outsmart it.
Hey, look, I got this thing.
She holds up above her head the rug.
Half expecting it to be a rug of smothering.
Let's calm down for a bit, shall we?
Oh, very well. We were still planning on visiting that other temple, yes?
Pretty sure. Now I got this thing.
I wonder what it is.
I don't know. There wasn't any directions in there that I couldn't read anyway.
Copper over a gold, it's probably magical.
Cool.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre
Maybe
mediocrity.
flying carpet
You can say that
is
again.
Kind of
Want a
useless
bet?
for me. That's mine.
We can verify that.
Are you casting Identify?
And because we don't want to waste over much time, I'm gonna say, yeah, we'll cast Identify with a spell slot.
Oh, not even doing that as a ritual. It is in fact a flying carpet.
Yeah. Alright, yes, okay. It is in fact a flying carpet. This can be very useful for getting across that lava pit. And I only...
Hey, it's mine.
Yes, the one that could actually fly. Fair enough, whatever. As long as you are able to ferry us across.
I have no idea how big it is. She's yet to unroll it. She's just kept it rolled.
Yeah, it's a flying carpet. It's not a magical traversal item. It's actually classified as a great club. plus 3 to hit. Upon hit, not only does a creature take 3d8 for bludgeoning damage, but they are also flung. They are also thrown back. What, 2d10 spaces?
In both
It is-
in a 45-degree angle.
Yeah. Carpet of flying. Da-da-da-da-da! Boom!
the creature gains the flying ability. Its movement speed is replaced by a flying speed, and is flung to its maximum flying distance after being hit with it.
Nah.
No, it is just a bog standard flying carpet.
She did. Because it actually is probably pretty big and cumbersome. Just
Considering it is big enough to fit the entire party, yes.
You gotta put it in the bag of holding. She is still holding it above her head, but now in a just direction toward Diggory.
It's a bit big for the bag of holding. Here, he pulls out the portable hole with the boat. Throw it in with the boat.
Cookie.
Right. So, folds up the hole. Folds it up into a nice little pocket square. All right. We're likely going to need that shortly anyway. So now that it is all put away,
really caught fire.
is now a bad time to suggest it would have been a very helpful thing to just have out and use for general traversal throughout this city?
Kinda, but then we wouldn't get to explore more places and potentially find more things. We just fly over all the things.
Then we're
And I
hoofing
say
it.
as someone who could fly over all the things.
And as the only person with them, I suppose we're hoofing it then. Very well.
And that way we could also clear out a place and then have a safety place, as opposed to being tired and then having to find a place and then clear it out.
Also true. Well, we know where it is anyway.
Besides, look, a river. We need a boat.
As you approach this, you do find there is a fallen tree that bridges the head. The trunk is wider than a man and stretches more than 100 feet. It lies near both near ruined buildings.
Well, if we wish to get across to that temple, this is the easiest way if we're walking.
Okay. Need to take just a moment. So I'm going to call a quick actual 5-minute break while I set something up. No, I don't need to do that here. This is something that is just going to be going on. No, we'll still call a 5-minute break here really quick. That way we can play for a little while longer and then break close to about, what do you guys say, 7:30 ish, 7:45 before Lotto stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 5-minute break, everybody. And we will be back, everybody, in chat.
Needing to figure out things.
I am clear.
So I take it the solution was just to not fight.
No.
Ah.
But because this can come up again, I am not going to tell the solution.
That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Wanna bet?
Yep, I'm good.
That's having way too much fun.
Well, I really
punching
like
each
this
other
show
in the
tonight.
face.
At these prices,
glad.
who's gonna complain?
All right, folks, we are back.
Mm.
Meh. Diggory's already halfway across the tree.
You guys will cross the bridge. Diggory, what is your AC?
The moment 18.
As you are crossing the bridge, make a perception check for me, please.
Cool. So I haven't failed these at all today.
Everyone make a perception or just Diggory?
Just Diggory. He's the first. He's the one in front and going across. You will hear the slight sound of an arrow whizzing through the air just a moment before it strikes you. One strikes you in the shoulder.
Fuck.
Dealing 6 points of damage.
Oh no.
Del-
6 points.
6? Yes, I'm now down to 34. Delightful. So,
All the damage that happened from the combat with the god didn't actually happen.
right. Alright. So what? So I
You're at
only.
49 to 43.
Alright. Alright, 43. Alright. I'm gonna grab that arrow, pull it out. Yeah. Alright.
Oh,
Not-
suddenly poison.
Not my day, I guess. Gonna find a quick place to duck and cover.
You find some ruin, some crumbled wall, and a few other things that you can take cover behind.
Alright. Going to otherwise. He's just mutter to myself the openings of Firebolt just in case I see anything, but
I'll need another perception check.
11.
You cannot see anything.
Oh
The rest of the
no.
The rest of the party, since you guys will have seen Diggory get get shot with an arrow from somewhere, can make a perception check as well too.
Nope.
What the hell with my perception?
Oh wow.
roll?
The one thing that she is good at. With a +3. And failed.
Ramir, you will see what looks to have been a figure leaping from this building here over to this building.
I saw him. He stepped from the buildings. We need to take cover.
way ahead of you. Literally and figuratively.
Well, holding her shield up as she's. I want to. I want to do this.
Cha-ching, ka-ching,
Next time,
ka-ching, ka-ching.
next time that you say you're gonna roll stealth, let me know. It's never really come
Okay.
up before, but with stealth rolls, since your character will always think they are being stealthy, I roll the stealth rolls and will
Okay.
narrate what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So
So ignore the 11.
I'm gonna roll stealth for you.
Idunn will also stealth. Idunn also it has advantage on stealth.
Okay. Shana, what armor are you wearing?
Medium.
She is wearing
Breastplate +1.
She does not have disadvantage.
Okay. And what is your dexterity or stealth modifier, whichever one that you guys have? You have nothing for that one, so you have
0.
you have nothing for the okay. And then Idunn, you have
I have advantage and a +7.
Right. Let me.
I have a 0. Do-do-do.
Okay. Cool. Is anybody else trying to be sneaky?
Absolutely not. Don't see the point.
Nope.
What about Les?
Oh. Keep forgetting about her.
Being very cartoony today.
Now, Les is not going to try stealthing, but will just get across the bridge as quickly as she can. And
Okay.
And,
So I mean,
and
everybody's already crossed when you guys take cover.
Very well then.
And set up. What are you guys going to do? Are you guys going after the figure?
Les will send out her familiar to see if the Raven can keep track of it.
Give me a perception for the Raven. A Raven stat line. Has a +3 to perception.
Shauna is curious, which is why she's
17.
Okay. The Raven does communicate that it does see the creature still on top of this building, and it seems to be aiming a longbow in your general direction while trying to hide behind some old pillars.
All right. Diggory's gonna do a little shuffling around. And grip around, reset his brass knuckles snugly. Pull out his shield. I'm gonna go with that. And if he's still there, bull rush.
Bull rush. Fun.
Are we all rushing towards this guy?
Sneakily, yes.
Shauna's curious.
I'll at least ways draw his attention. Maybe that'll make your stealth a bit better.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. As Digger, you will draw most of the attention as you guys rush forward.
Small rocks,
The
small trees, blow through one shed.
It's Robin Hood and his merry men of animals.
the figure attempts to leap off, but since you guys are charging forward, it notices that you guys are chasing it and decides to stand and fight against you. Let me get the battle map set up really quick. Where are you? You.
One night we literally just sat down to watch that show.
What, Disney's Robin Hood?
Yes.
It is good.
We
There you are.
we had a blast. We also were watching Sonic Boom.
Uh-huh.
We
And
are
Not as
going to be
bad as
going into
Yeah.
combat. Here, but I'm going to do one thing really quick.
Pichu-kun
against
won.
the Wolverpotamus.
Fear the Wolverpotamus.
Pichu-kun really wanted a scene where Knuckles picks up one of the pieces of paper. It's like,
So
too bad I can't read.
that does happen in the show.
Yeah.
He looks at it and it was like, oh yeah, I can't read, and then passes it off to I think Tails.
Oh yeah, I can't read.
Since Idunn and Shauna, you guys successfully stealth your way where the creature did not notice you. In any of this area highlighted in the back, you guys can set up anywhere within there.
Okay.
For the rest, go ahead and roll initiative.
Good start.
And I am so sorry about your rolls.
Okay. 18.
There. Closer.
Doesn't really look like a. Yeah, I think she'll be right here.
Don't forget
Looking
to
out.
roll for the initiative.
Everybody is on there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Shauna's missing. Yep, there she is.
Missing. There we go. There we are.
Good start. Good start.
Oop. Delete these because these are just for deployment
Especially for a
stuff.
paladin.
Now I have the fey creatures that Shauna will summon.
Okay.
The Elefox.
Not the Elefox. But all right, Ramira, you are up.
Okay. 1 sec. Okay. 75, my max movement, but I can enter my rage and instinctive pounce. Gives me an extra 15. 5, 10, 15, so I'm nearly there. But that's going to be it of my turn.
Okay. Les's turn.
All right. Let's make sure I get the right character sheet up. This is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do we have anything more interesting? Actually, let's go with this one. I'm going to cast Confusion.
Hooray!
Wisdom
do
saving
go.
throw centered on the creature
Okay.
in such a way that it doesn't actually hit Ramira anyway.
Do this. What's the DC? It probably fails.
15.
It fails.
All right, so the target can't take bonus actions or reactions, and must roll 1d10 at the start of each of its turns to determine its behavior.
Okay. Where's a good thing for... Put a wrench in the plans.
Works for me. And that'll be Les's turn.
All right. Idunn.
Seeing Ramira run up, Dune's gonna pop out and run up right behind the guy and, well, gonna punch him.
Okay. Punch away.
Punch it down. 18.
The 18 hits.
Okay. Then punch again.
Punch away. The 16 hits.
And I'll do the stunning strike. So when I hit with the monk weapon or unarmed strike, expand a focus point, DC 13.
Con save, right?
Yep, con save.
It fails, so it is stunned.
He is stunned.
Stunned and confused.
And now,
If it was only dazed instead of stunned, then it would be dazed and confused.
Yep.
and that is actually not a bonus action. That's just a part of a hit. So for the bonus action, so just do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
9.
A 9 will miss.
Wait, if he's stunned, is it at advantage? Because he is stunned now.
One moment. Yes, you do have advantage against attack rolls.
Okay, so let's roll again.
Oh,
Yes, I see you want to do an unarmed strike. 23 hits.
there. Yeah, I'll take the new damage because of CX. And that's it.
This poor kitty cat.
All right, Shauna, your turn.
This poor kitty cat just getting ganged up on.
Well, right now it's just one person punching it a bunch. No one else has actually done anything except for Les that made it slightly confused. Everything that's actually happened to it at this point has been a dragon girl that popped out of nowhere and started punching it.
Hmm. Well, she is a little confused. But da-da-da-da-da-da. Let me see about something. Do. Mm, yeah, she has not seen it attacked, other than be attacked, though. Mm, ensnaring smite would be a good thing to go for. And she is going to actually use her javelin. And going to go for 20 right here. And hopefully with ensnaring strike, she'll ensnare it with a javelin.
Okay, roll to hit. A 15 will hit. Just. Its AC is 15.
Will beat. Wow. And yeah, with that,
You are using ensnaring strike, right?
yes,
Takes. You would have advantage against hitting it anyway.
true.
Takes 4 points of damage.
I tried to do advantage.
And with the
Do an
stun
advantage
condition,
roll.
though,
But yeah,
get to do anything? It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, so he is ensnared as well too.
Say what?
Because he's stunned, he automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Ensnaring strike is a strength saving throw to prevent it. So he is stunned, confused, and ensnared.
Good job, everyone.
I don't think that he's you know, I think we could take him as a prisoner and interrogate him.
Questions, the very least. Prisoner might be a little much, but incapacitated, certainly.
I was certainly going to ask before I swing my axe at them if we want to interrogate them.
We're still in combat. Shauna, are you doing anything else?
No.
It is the creature's turn. Need to roll a 1d10 to see what it does. Why did I roll 2d10? I don't know why I rolled 2d10. I meant to hit 1. It
All right.
takes a 9, which means the creature can act and move normally.
Correct.
But currently, it is stunned.
Yep, so it can do nothing other than pass
Try
the
to be.
confusion. Does that drop the confusion after it does that?
No. At the end of each turn, an affected target repeats the save, ending the spell on itself on a success.
Okay, so at the end of its turn, it will lose the stun because it is that. It needs to make a wisdom save. DC 15. DC 15, right?
15.
It is still confused.
The target has the stun condition until the start of your next turn. So it's until my turn
Okay, it is still
stays
stunned.
stunned.
All right.
And it's ensnared.
And then it is Angry's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I may as well just use the dash action 5, 10, 15, 25 just to get up here. Right, so shall we just tie him up?
Why not?
I mean, it would be for his own good.
Yeah, well, unless someone else wants to do it, I really don't want to use action surge to tie up a cat.
Now, are you going to tie up the cat? Because you guys have plenty of actions before that. You guys will successfully capture the cat.
Let's tie up the cat.
I don't
It's like-
have rope on me. Who's got rope?
We all have rope.
Okay.
We all should have rope anyway. 50 feet of rope, apparent.
Yep, 50 feet of hemp and
Yeah. 50
Yep.
feet of rope. Of hempen rope. Ah.
So if anything, we have
And
enough rope to comedically cocoon tie the cat.
I'm not going that far with hemp and rope. I'm going to take a little bit of that myself.
Is it even possible to do that with rope? The processes for those purposes are very different.
I mean,
Either
we
way,
could-
after a few moments of shaking off the stun, shaking off the confusion, the creature looks to each of you, shaking its head. Seems you've beaten me fair and square.
Yeah, at a game that we weren't aware we were playing.
Some may call it game, I call it the hunt.
Well,
But let me introduce myself, and then you can take me out of this rope. I do surrender. You've beaten me fair and square. As a matter of fact, as a token of apology and to show you that I mean to be friends, um, let me take you to my lair, and I will um, give you. I will feed you as is tradition of my people here. I have quite a good stew made with some fine meat I hunted in the area.
definitely sounds like a good offer that we could take.
Okay.
well, for as much as
None
my
of that-
shoulders sore from this, that sounds reasonable enough.
if you do anything funny, his fists hurt a lot more than what mine did.
To show you that I mean to not harm you. As soon as you untie him, he hands over his longbow, quiver, and short sword.
Well, let's.
Very well then.
Let's.
If-
Yeah.
If that's the case, perhaps then introductions are in order. And just as a point, it's about 10 to 7.
I mean, did you want to wrap up now and give us a little bit of time before?
Other plans?
Grand-
I would prefer that, just so we can actually talk
Yeah.
with people about that.
Okay, yeah, then
Sounds
let's
like
go ahead and
good.
wrap up here before we get into conversation here with the Tabaxi friend. And we will pick up here next time.
Hooray for Shauna!
Well, if you didn't restrain him, Diggory certainly was going to. The whole plan was tie him up.
Oh, that was the plan?
That was my plan.
Yeah,
It was
Idunn
somebody's
just
plan to
punching.
do something.
Considering I'm over here playing 2 characters.
All right. Thank you guys for playing with us. Thank you, everybody in chat who is watching, if you are still there. Also, thank you to Arabelle Christian also for following. Thank you so much. I missed that.
Oh yes. The
Indeed.
plan.
That I
Blaze
know.
it.
Yeah.
Blaze it.
420 blaze it, yo. And as far as over on my side, thank you all for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. We will see you all in the next game, whenever that might be. 2
You
weeks.
know, I think they were trying to make
2
a
weeks.
point with
2
that
weeks.
sketch.
What's the point?
You're right.
All right.
Forget
And
it.
with that, thank you
Bye,
all.
guys.
We'll see y'all.
Bye bye, Martinez. Bye bye.
Not tomorrow, next week.